just wanna freak my.
Yo, this your girl DW Says.
Hey, this your girl Liv.
And we are
The Says.
And we're bringing you the latest trending news and some raw discussion. You know what I'm saying? Some discussion that might piss you off. Who knows? You know, some discussion that might get you excited. We also got a special... Gotta fight these bitches in this hole. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Like, they so disrespectful. I don't know what's going on. We got little fruit flies and gnats coming up in this bitch. But if you see me swinging, just disregard. But anyway, man, we do have a special guest popping in. I ain't gonna show y'all who it is yet. Just know we got the...
a reoccurring special guest.
Mr., you know, himself. You know, I ain't gonna label him. You know, we got a special guest, man. Cut that off. But but before we get into it, we just wanted to tell you how our week was before we just, you know, get to rambling about some shit. Y'all, how you been?
Oh, I'm good. You know, it's been a week.
Talk to the camera too.
Oh, you know what? It be so awkward sometimes because I'm the type of person when I talk to somebody, I like to look them in their face, like you know.
I like to look away
because you
sometimes.
talk to me, I just automatically gravitate, you know. But
you can look here, but I'm just saying side profile. So yeah.
But okay. But that's not your face. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna feel like I'm being like this. But
all right,
anyways, but my week was good. 3-day weekend because Juneteenth is coming up. Excited to celebrate.
Shout out for the blacks.
It was a good day at work. I got a lot done. We're doing some special things in honor of Juneteenth, which I'm very excited about. Because I kind of am like the mastermind behind them. So I'm excited to see the fruits of my labors, you know.
I need y'all to know that being off on Juneteenth is a new thing. Because when Liv was like, it's a 3-day week, I was like, for what? And she was like, Juneteenth. I was like, oh, they did start doing that. They did start doing that. Yeah, that's what's up.
And yeah, you know, just been really chilling. Like nothing crazy has been happening. This past weekend, we went to Pride. Mm-hmm. I strained my neck looking up for so long, but it was a good time. Megan was great. It was really good. It was a good time. It was cold.
Megan was great.
I
tell everybody week? Go if you got a chance to go see Megan. Go see Megan. Megan is a good time, and that's just what it is. And her body is body, and she looks amazing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Good. Keep working out, girl. You look fabulous. But yeah, man. That's what I was gonna tell y'all. I talked all that Cash Money shit about LA Pride, but we ended up going, so that was the highlight. But anyway, with that being said, man, let's introduce our special guest. Man, clap it up for the homie,
Welcome back,
Mr. Project Mac himself, Mac
yes,
Attack.
Indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Toxic Attack. You know.
Oh man.
Damn.
You know.
Well,
what a title.
He ain't toxic. He ain't toxic. He be making some points sometimes.
Am I the fan favorite yet, or is Shy still up there?
Shy ain't come back. We had asked Shy to come on, but she doing some other things. She'll announce that soon. But
okay.
Yeah, Shy's still a favorite, but people rock. I don't think people rock with you. We trying to change that though. We trying to change that, so we brought you on today.
My last shit got a lot of views though. My last video got a lot of views.
Yes, because you be
I think
you know
the male rock with the men rock with you, and I just feel like the women find you very controversial and
that makes sense.
I mean, but you be saying some shit that everybody else be saying, so
our audience is a mix. So some of the things that you say, people want to hear, and sometimes, like I always tell Amber, you two say some things that people are thinking, but they be too scared to say because of the backlash they may receive from it.
Shit, I be too scared to say it too, but I still say it.
That's ballsy in the world we live in today, though. If you think about the way the world works and how it's all focused and fed off social media, you say something right now and somebody don't like it and they're recording you and they post that shit and that's it. They're finding your job. They're finding out where your kids go to school. They're going back and reading 10 years worth of tweets and they're like, look, he said this 10 years ago about women. And then
the thing is this, man, like everything you say is going to get taken out of context. No one ever like watches the whole video or the whole, discussion. It's just
you ain't lying, boy. I'm gonna tell you about
they take one little clip that you might say, and it might be deemed as offensive. It might be deemed as toxic, as they say, right? And my thing is a little loud, but yeah, man. I mean, you can't let that really stop you from saying what you want to say. I get it. If you have like a job that you are scared of losing, you probably shouldn't be talking like this. And I feel like I don't really be talking like anything. I don't say nothing crazy. You know, I kind of just try to make points that, you know, that can be backed up as much as I can. I don't like to always share my opinion. I try to give my objective opinion, you know. So certain things, obviously, you can't measure through data, stats. But, I mean, for the most part, I just try to go by, you know, things based off of real world, you know, situations. So, what's that?
That's right.
Is that me?
You getting told?
No, I hear a little beeping thing.
It's not any of us.
Oh, I'm just making sure you ain't parking no way illegal.
Go ahead. What were you about to say?
I don't even know. What were we talking about?
I was just going to say,
controversial talk.
Did you see the video going around the internet saying that all men, when they try to prove their point, they're always stating it with statistics say or surveys?
I mean, yeah. I mean, listen, like, yeah, it sounds funny. Yeah, it might sound like it's a joke, right? Like, it's funny. Like, yeah, you can mimic that and you can make memes all about it, but in the end, it's true. How else are you gonna measure things if not backed by
It's
data?
by circumstance.
You
You know what I'm saying? Certain things can be by circumstance, but for the most part, depending on what you're talking about, right? Things can be backed by data.
Okay. Just a quick question. And I just want to hear because me and Liv had gotten into a little debate. I'm not gonna say what we were talking
you
about.
and Zach.
Okay. I didn't think Zach wanted to be thrown into the mix, but just
Well,
listen.
he joined.
Do you feel the type of energy you put out there, and like that's what you welcome? Like it, like
No.
nope. Listen, I'm not trying to call no names out. So say like if I'm out here portraying to be a killer, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting the energy out there like, yeah, or I'm the baddest motherfucker, like, yeah, I'm out here, I'll knock any bitch out. The motherfucker that feel like they can knock you out gonna test you, right?
Yeah.
Because of the energy you putting out, right? Does that apply to anything, or is that by circumstance?
Does that apply to anything?
Like, so sexually too. So say if a woman is out here being very provocative, being very hoish, throwing herself out there, thotting and bopping, we can actually pull up videos, sucking dick, spitting, throwing up, sucking dick and all like that.
Jeez.
Still doesn't warrant that you can go touch on a motherfucker.
No, of course
but
not. Of course
say
not.
if, but we could just see her talking like, "Ooh, I turn you out" and shit like that. Just the energy you put out there. Is it surprising if somebody go up there and like go with they look? I mean, not they look, go with they move and shit like that. You know?
No, because and one, no one should ever touch any type
Hell
of
no.
woman. You
And
know,
that's the issue.
Despite what type of energy you should put out there, what type of videos you see, you should keep your hands to yourself. Right, everything has to be consensual now. Right,
Facts. Not
As it
now.
should be.
Not
As it
now.
should be, right?
As always.
right. But the thing is, if you objectify yourself, you cannot be surprised when other men objectify you as well.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
There's a reason why in Islamic culture, women cover up. Why? Because they understand that men have the evil eye. You know what I'm saying? So it's important for women to carry themselves a certain way to avoid that. Now, I'm not saying that you can be dressed up and, everything fully clothed, covered up.
And
Men
people still do it.
But,
Yeah.
But it's not going to be to the same degree as if you were walking out here with, 2 strings on you. You know what I'm saying?
A G string.
Right.
I'm
So-
seeing straight ass and a string.
Right. And then your Instagram profile is provocative and all this other stuff,
Your
right?
profile pictures, you spreading ass out,
Right.
patting your pussy.
Right. So, so you cannot get mad or surprised when men, objectify you or
But it
act
doesn't
out
make
on
it right.
And it doesn't make it right. Of course
Does not make it right. But all I'm saying is you can't be surprised when niggas go with they move. Now, we have watched, with that being said, we have watched 2 videos, DJ A1 on Candy Beer's show, showing a picture of his dick, telling
Weird,
Sukiyani, "Girl, I want you to sit on my face. I know that pussy spit and all type of disrespectful shit that he wouldn't try and say. He wouldn't, like Amber Rose has a slut walk.
Yeah.
He wouldn't dare say that shit to her. You know what I'm saying? It's just
You
like,
never know.
He wouldn't say that shit to her.
You never know.
But I'm saying like the way that Sukiyana be like, "I turn you out" and shit like that.
Yeah.
You some niggas gonna match your energy with that shit talking. Is all I'm saying. It don't make it right, but it's just like stop doing that shit.
Yeah, but there's a difference between shit talking and like putting it into action, right?
Yeah,
like
facts.
yes, I understand that she may make very suggestive comments. Her content may be very sexual, but if you both verbally are not consenting to the action, it shouldn't happen. You can match energy with energy. If somebody makes a provocative comment to me and I decide to play back into it, that's cool. But the second they decide to take that in action, like, you need my consent.
I mean,
like, yeah, there could be some consequences, as you and Zach tried to say. There are consequences to your actions, but it shouldn't typically be a consequence. You know what I'm saying? Like, and maybe that's the wrong word to use, but yes, I understand that a man will go with his move. I totally understand that, but that doesn't mean that his move has to be me grabbing you and kissing you. It could be talking shit, like you said, matching her energy. She didn't touch him. She didn't try to kiss him or do none of that. She was talking her shit.
All right.
How many women talk shit?
A lot.
All right, I just want to. Here's the DJ A1 video. So 1 second, hold on.
But dude, I watched you walk in this motherfucker.
So you can tell by my walk?
I can tell by your walk that pussy spit.
Hey, you a country nigga. Where you from?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Camden Road to be exact. What's happening with it? Oh yeah, I want to smell your pussy. I want to put my face in your pussy.
Show it to him so he can see her face, though, and how, like, she's acting all
good that
nervous
motherfucker smell and all that. We can go to the back and I can come back and
You
give her.
want to smell my ass?
I might put my tongue down that motherfucker.
Oh my gosh, A1.
But we're going to start with the sniffing though.
You are aggressive.
She love that shit, man. Look at her.
You see how but that uncomfortable laugh, and that's what women do when they're hella uncomfortable. They do the uncomfortable laugh.
Well, I mean, you
try to
can't
get
put
it
the
candy
energy
in.
out. So it's like, what are you gonna really do? Like,
I said
This
that,
is- yeah.
but it's not okay. It's not okay. Again, it's not okay. But
it's
what,
okay
let's
for her to say it.
But accountability is what I want to be big on.
And it's
Stop
not
putting
okay
the energy
for her.
out there.
It's not okay for her to do it. But do you see how he made them comments to her, but he didn't physically assault her?
I mean, he can do that, right?
That's
But
kind of he's showing
he
pictures of
doesn't.
her
He
dick.
doesn't need.
like-
I don't need your consent to act or say things, right? It's only when I overstep boundaries and touching you and doing all this weirdo stuff. That's when it becomes a problem.
All right, so everybody,
But take accountability, though. You can't say that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like you said, a man is going to make his move if a woman is being flirtatious.
Regardless,
But there
a man
shouldn't
to
be
make his move,
But there
whatever.
shouldn't be consequences behind it. If I talk shit to somebody that I'm interested in, they pop shit back. Okay, cool. Now I want to go to the next move. I'm not just finna grab you and go there with you. Like, no, especially if we're out in public like that. Come on.
Yeah.
I want to show. So everybody saw the ending of just YK going up and like trying to tongue kiss her and shit like that, but nobody saw what Sukiana was saying at first. Still doesn't warrant, hey, come touch on me. But listen to what she was saying.
You with the right one, then.
All of that shit.
Give you will, baby girl. Listen, I need to kiss the tattoo. I need to kiss the tattoo. I know I've seen some nut drip right there before.
And you see, like all of them being disrespectful. Like even with Lil Duval, that nigga done kissed the tattoo. I know I see some nut. All of it's disrespectful. None of them have any respect for it at the end of the day. But then you hear what he's saying when he's talking, I give you the world, I'll turn you out and shit like that. All right, meet me up after this. Some niggas gonna go with they move. Like, look what you saying. That don't mean, I say a lot of shit and be joking. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, man, it's just another
He just took it too
situation
far.
of throwing rocks and hiding your hands. Again, I don't condone that part of, you overstepping boundaries, but you can't throw rocks and hide your hands, yo. Like, you got to accept that shit. As far as, what you said, and you warranted that energy to come to you. Doesn't make it right, but you did what you did.
you just gotta watch
is
the
what it
energy
is.
you put out, man. That's all I'm saying. What were you saying earlier with the red lipstick? Because I
just feel like that's like saying when we were growing up. When I was growing up, I was told you don't wear red lipstick, you don't get your nails done, you don't wear short skirts, you don't wear certain things because that is suggestive. And if something may happen to you, it's because of what you wore. And that's kind of like the same energy, right? Because back then we knew, like, even though wearing red lipstick didn't mean you were a whore, but that's what people said. You know what I'm saying? Like, red, the color red was spicy. It was for grown adults. doesn't mean that I deserve for somebody to overstep my boundaries because I'm wearing short shorts and red lipstick.
No, but what was I saying?
And yes, like you guys said, you put out a certain energy, you'll receive a certain energy back. I totally understand that. But like I said, there's a certain point when it becomes physical. That's when you've overstepped. He could have even grabbed her and been like, "So what's up?" You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure if he would have put his arm around her and whispered something in her ear, she would have been cool. He literally grabbed her face and tried to like kiss her. And then it just makes me think about him like, well, what are you thinking? And are you like that with every woman who makes a suggestion to you? Are you okay? Like, what's going on with you?
This is how I feel. She gotta like, yes, and I'm gonna tell you how to handle that shit. Yeah, you could talk all crazy to these niggas, but you also gotta, let them know, nigga, I'm not the one. I'm saying all this shit, but nigga, don't try me like that. They feel like they can try her. You know what I'm saying? But isn't
that what she meant when she said, get your ass away from me?
What's that bitch name from Players Club?
Diamond? No, not Diamond. The blonde one? The blonde one?
What's that bitch name?
Ronnie.
You gotta act like because she low key a Ronnie. Bitch, if you gonna be Ronnie, you gotta be Ronnie. Let these niggas know not to play with you. You know what I'm saying? Right. They wouldn't have dare did that to Ronnie.
What a comparison.
Nah, that's what it is. Like, if you really want to think about it, that is Ronnie.
I'm like sitting here trying to remember Ronnie.
That's really what it is. Hey, niggas, eyes to the front. That's and they knew not to play. That they were her bitches. They really be trying that girl. They don't respect her. You know what I'm saying? Nigga be laughing that shit out, but I would not be hanging diddy bopping with the motherfuckers like that. Like, they think you are a slut.
And you got to realize too, like, this is the industry too. So a lot of guys, they're used to just doing what they want with girls.
Exactly.
And getting away with it,
And what does that say about the industry?
Well, shit. Yeah, you can say a lot about the industry, but I was out last weekend, and then I was in a particular location, right? I seen this one celebrity, I ain't gonna say dude's name, but I saw he was interacting with one of the waitresses at the venue, right? Hugging her, saying how you doing, all that stuff. And then I noticed his hands start to drop on her booty. He started rubbing her, and he could have been smashing. I don't know, right? I don't know, but the girl did look a little uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, God damn, like. It's really open season.
And do you know how often that happens and women are just too scared to say anything?
Yeah, no, all the time. I totally get it. I totally get it. But it just comes with you having that entitlement and then you having all that access. It just becomes like normal for you.
But why do men feel like that's okay? Like, why do men say, "Well, I'm a man, so it's like"?
I don't think all men say that.
No, it's not. It's not about all men. It's about men who have a lot of sexual access. When you have options like that, it just becomes like a.
So you mean a 1%?
You just feel like anybody can have. You can have
top
anybody
10,
you want.
top 5, top 1%ers. They're all in the same category to a certain degree. Yeah,
I'm like, there are some broke niggas who feel like
what
that.
You saying? Top 10.
When you have sexual access like that, you can, guys, they feel that entitlement.
It's like, why wouldn't you want to fuck me? I got all this money.
Yeah. No, real shit though.
No. I watched the Dirty D. You watch Dirty D? Mm-mm. Wow. He doesn't watch the Dirty D.
I don't do that. No.
It's on Tubi.
I don't even know what that is.
It's on Tubi, man.
I barely watch TV, bro.
That's cool. I bet you watch sports though. Wow, that's some rookie shit.
Every now and then. Sometimes.
What Kayla is that?
Kayla upstairs.
Her name is Kayla upstairs.
Well, I changed it once we became friends.
When was that?
You want to pick up the phone and see who it is, Amber? Pick it up.
That's right. Pick it up.
Yeah, that's Mac. I didn't ask you.
Believe you, man.
I did not ask you to do that.
Hey, Kayla. We're recording the podcast, but I had taken the upstairs away from your name, and Amber wanted to make sure it was really you, so I'm calling you back.
Did I or did Max say pick up? Don't blame this on me.
Both of them.
I was joking, man.
You on speaker?
Hi, Kayla.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna call you back. We recording the podcast, babe.
Okay.
All right, bye. It's Kayla.
Hey.
Awkward. Anyway, so what were we talking about? You didn't change the whole
Well, not basically Sukiyana, but just men and their mentality, feeling like they're entitled to certain women.
No, that ain't what we were talking about. We were talking about the energy you put out.
That was a while ago, I think. Yeah, we were talking about the 1%ers and guys feeling entitled.
Yeah, but it's still the energy you put out with well, you said it's men that feel like that.
I don't know that situation. I saw what I saw the energy,
Has a woman ever told you that you've made her feel uncomfortable?
Keep it above.
I don't want to indict myself. Nah. When I was younger, yeah. I think
you wasn't getting pussy then.
I mean,
Wow.
No, that's real because that's what they say when niggas be acting like weird like that because they don't be getting coochie.
I mean, when you young, you're not really getting action like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
when some niggas old and ain't getting action like that. So.
I mean, well, that's them. But I'm saying like when you're in your teens, it's like that shit is like.
I don't know. I know a lot of teens that was fucking.
I mean, I guess situation is different, but yeah, I think when you a young dude and you're not really used to getting, sexual access consistently, like you're gonna be thirsty. You might push the issue a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not condoning this at all, but I do think that, guys, it's hard for guys. Like a lot of guys nowadays aren't getting laid. Like no, I'm just gonna keep it 1,000. So I think you're gonna see a lot of those situations where, because you're starving, right? Like Malcolm X said, that brother's starving. Right? Like you're gonna see a lot of dudes kind of like being a little bit more aggressive because they're not used to getting sexual access on a consistent basis. So you're gonna be put in that category where, she might feel like, you went too far, or, she may feel uncomfortable. You didn't read the read signs correctly. You know what I'm saying?
Read the room.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a lot of that, but I just think that you just gotta control yourself, man. I know, like we got two heads, right? One up here and the one down there, and sometimes the one down there that won't be the strongest head. We don't be thinking clearly. And we
I don't know about that.
Yeah, but for guys just in general, like a lot of guys. That male sex drive is very powerful.
Damn.
That shit starts wars. That shit and
it does.
Destroy dynasties. It did all types of shit. Because guys weren't thinking logically with their main head.
That's
right?
crazy. The whole time I was thinking it was coochie that started wars.
I mean, kind of the same.
Same thing to a certain degree. Yeah, you look back in the Bible, King Solomon. The reason why, well, he was a hater, right? He sent the girl he wanted. He ended up sending her man to war so he could die and he could take her. So, but that was just that was ego, coochie, and just his thirst for power, and dominance.
And I know it's Pride Month. Please don't kill me. But you see how coochie be starting wars. I ain't never heard like no dick start war. You know what I'm saying? Like
because dick is in abundance with women. Like women,
I ain't never heard of no.
Don't need to be out here.
But they would be beefed out with a bitch.
Yeah, you'll see that. But most of the time, girls ain't really pressed for that.
And don't listen. I know it's
Y'all
Pride
must not
Month.
have watched Snapped. Snapped.
Oh,
all them women who killed their men and like dick and started.
That's because that's all they could get. That's all they thought they could get.
That's a small minority of women, though. If you look on a global scale, like women ain't really.
What did the survey say? What does the data say?
I mean, you can just look by basically like jail, right? How many women are in jail for killing their boyfriend? I don't think. I mean, it's just my opinion. I don't know the stats.
Me
on
either.
this,
I'm not about
but
to.
I don't think.
Why don't you look it up?
I don't think it's a lot.
I'm pretty sure
compared to dudes killing their girlfriend over.
What I had sent you the
else.
stats too about the single father rate or something. Stay at home dads.
I mean, you lost the argument.
No,
bro.
I did not. It was pretty high.
You were making an argument for a minority of men. That doesn't. It's insignificant.
Okay, so what you gonna say if it's a minority of women? That's all right.
Then it's insignificant.
Okay, cool. It sounds like somebody dying, don't it?
It's the puppies.
Shit.
My goodness, I hope they don't hear that in the podcast. But yeah, man, I just you need to watch the Dirty D. I really want to talk about that because it got.
The hell is that, man?
That's what I'm saying. It's like a motherfucker dying, right? Let me see. Liv, don't worry about it. I thought you was gonna be able to pull it up fast.
There's a lot of.
I thought you was gonna use ChatGPT and pull that hoe up. You be fucking with ChatGPT?
Here, let's do ChatGPT.
Don't worry, I was just joking. Don't do that. You don't be fucking with ChatGPT?
Not really. No.
Have you downloaded it?
I've done it before. Yeah.
What you asked it? What was the first thing?
It was
you asked
some fitness shit. I did it for like some fitness content.
What you asked it?
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I forgot.
That's a long time ago.
A couple months ago.
Damn, I just downloaded it like 3 weeks ago. I'm late to the party. But anyway, let me see what I got on here. Damn, I thought I had updated. What's going on? I thought I had more topics than this. Why you deleted all my shit?
I did. You don't remember earlier I said I swear you had other stuff on there. I didn't delete anything.
Yes, the hell you did.
No, I literally read you the list,
I had
Amber.
topics for Passport Cuddy. Anyway, let me read these topics off of Passport Cuddy because I know I had that topic up there.
You don't remember when I said babe?
Bro, it's only me and you on the notes. Who else gonna
Y'all don't have y'all seen our latest clips?
What, for gyms?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Tell us about it.
Wait,
no, I thought y'all
let me
checked it out.
All right, so listen, hear me out. So and I forgot what the topic was because I had put the topic, but he was some good. She was spitting some shit. Said, you know what? I don't think I want to talk about that no more. So let's go.
What? All of that, and you don't want to talk about it? No, let's talk about it.
Because I don't know what she talking about now. Like, I don't even know how to dress it up. So the first one was, don't drag your feet leaving a toxic or a dramatic, chaotic situation because you have no idea how hard it is to get that stank off you. We become so jaded and don't even know it. The insecurity, paranoia, negativity, pessimism, etc. just be seeping out the pores. I know it's really hard removing yourself from a toxic situation because a lot of the time it's your own deeply rooted issues that you have to work on just to build the immunity to leave. But the longer you stay, the more work you have to do later. She also was like, you don't realize that dealing with toxic people and relationships do so much damage until you get into a new situation and everything looks suspicious to you, or normal healthy gestures make you nervous or uncomfortable. Someone not answering the phone because they fell asleep looks so familiar to you as a sign of deception of cheating. Someone having a platonic friendship of the opposite sex makes you insecure. Someone traveling without you looks suspect. With that being said, I think she started going off like that because, Summer Walker had posted, the text messages of Lil Meech. She was like, why you ain't answering the phone? Then it's like, oh, never mind. I called what's the name and FaceTime. You asleep. You remember that when it was posted? No. Anyway, so yeah, Summer Walker dating Lil Meech now. But the girl was going off. You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
who's the girl?
Passport Cuddy. She was just basically saying.
Like, who is she?
She just some bitch that be like tweeting, and she be having some like solid ass tweets. So basically, her whole thing is like, motherfuckers be saying they out here healing, and they not. They just going to jump into something new. You know what I'm saying?
We talked about that on the last podcast. You know that, right?
About healing.
About healing.
What
and
is healing?
So that's why we deleted.
We talked about.
We read these comments.
No, I'm saying like, why do women always talk about healing? Like, what does that exactly mean?
Damn.
Okay,
I didn't delete it then?
Okay, I feel like
I'm sorry.
Because most women have the same behaviors.
If I can be very honest, it depends on the situation. There are a lot of women, and I hate to say this, that stay in relationships years after they know it's time to go, and by the time they leave, they've damn near healed themselves because they've already like emotionally disconnected from the relationship, right? And then there are some women who don't, right? Who ride it out to the very end, till the wheels fall off. And they feel like I hate to be this person, but a lot of women feel like having sex with other men until they feel like they're whole and they're over that hurt is what's going to make them numb and not think about that person that they were with.
When it's really making you a hoe.
And but they look at it, and in this day and age, like a woman can do whatever she wants. It's her body.
Nah.
Her body, her
healing
choices.
is basically just narcissism.
No, not really. It
pretty
depends
much.
on
You
the situation. I wasn't done. And then there are women who actually like take their time and like are single for a couple of years. And
let me tell you something.
Go ahead, Amber.
Hold on, but no, before you tell us,
because you forget.
This was what she really ate at, because this was the real opening. This was one I was like, ooh, good. She was like, stop being in a race with your ex, your ego, or the world to look like you made it out of unscathed and didn't skip a beat. You will regret it. You know, like meaning hurrying up trying to compete with your ex. The next person you meet after leaving a toxic situation usually seem like a life raft, but they get away with not going through any other interview process, background checks, or security measures. They're just needed immediately. You're hired. That was a bar.
But listen, like when it comes to healing, right? I think there's a big difference between men healing and women healing, right?
Tell me more.
So when men heal, right, for the most part, we do shit to self-improve and better ourselves as men, right? Hold on. So we'll go to the gym. We'll get in the best shape of our life. We'll strive to make more money. We'll strive to be more competent. We'll strive to build a stronger network of other men, right? So we're doing things to become a better man for the next woman. So what are women doing to become a better woman for the next man during their healing journey?
Some of them work out. Some of them go get their degree. Some of them strive for more money. Some of them get their own start their own businesses. Like I said, everybody.
These things are not. These things are not the main
differently.
attractions to men, though. Like, I'm not saying getting a degree, getting in shape, and well, that's important, obviously. But getting a degree, making money, starting businesses is bad. But I'm just saying, how does that make you attractive to a majority of men that you want? That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
Men will fuck a baboon. So what are you talking about?
But I just listed everything that men do, right, to become better for the next woman.
What do you feel
So
like
they would have the best.
I'm saying, what are women doing to become a better woman for the next man? Those things that you just named, we really aren't looking for.
You don't
that.
think women level up?
What are you guys looking for? You don't want somebody who's smart and educated and has a nice body.
We're not saying that, but I'm just saying that's not the main thing that men look for.
So you're
they
just
be
looking
looking
at
for?
face and body first,
Well,
personality.
attraction is
Who gonna shut the fuck up and listen?
Well, yeah. attraction is the main amplifier. That gets you in the door, right? Everything else comes after that.
Okay,
So
so
you're-
after attraction, what comes next? What does the man want after physical attraction?
Friendliness. How soft are you? How feminine are you? Right? Are you
Men,
fun?
I do hear
Soft
men
girl.
crave
Are you-
feminine. These bitches are hard.
Are you fun to be around? Do you bring me peace? Are you supportive? You know, all these things that is the foundation of masculinity and femininity.
So she could be a broke ass bitch and it wouldn't
No,
matter if
no,
she had
no.
all of that.
No.
They want
See,
some new drawers and shit.
No,
They
look,
want the
look.
women to buy them new tank tops,
Some-
new drawers, new socks.
If
Be
you're
they mama.
If you're just looking for a woman to just have fun with, then he doesn't care if she's broke or got money. It doesn't matter, right?
Please buy the new
But
drawers.
if you're looking for to court somebody and potentially, you know, elevate them to girlfriend status or even wife status, then he's looking for different things.
Mag, I got a question.
Yeah,
Because you single, right?
I'm single.
All right. So you've been single for a minute now.
Yeah.
What'll make you like be like, what about a woman? And maybe like, fuck this. I'm ready to settle down. Like, you the one. I want to make you my girlfriend. What a woman got to do to be a girl? And don't give them the whole book, because some bitch come in here and you know,
Gonna use that.
reel you in with
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah.
Be phony. That's what men do all the time. You get them secret. But like, what'll make a like just the top thing, just the number one thing that'll make a woman?
I mean, I think I said it last time I was here. Just be feminine, fit, friendly, and just, you know, have certain
That's
So
a
the
percentage
3
of
Fs.
women.
right
Feminine, fit, and funny.
friendly.
Yeah.
You know,
Friendly, like I don't like no friendly woman.
with you, not with other people. You know what I'm saying? Are you fun to
Careful
be around?
what you ask for.
You know, are you fun to be around? You know, are you peaceful? You know, like are you supportive? Are you gonna be an asset to me, not a liability? You know, so all these things that really make a great partner. You know, because I'm trying to become more competent in everything that I'm doing. I'm trying to elevate in everything that I'm doing. So I need someone that's going to be an asset to me and not a liability, because it's very difficult being a man in 2023. It's very competitive, especially being in a place like LA where, you know, the sexual marketplace, this is war out here. Every girl you want, somebody else want, right? And the other men that want her sometimes do 10 times better than you do financially. They might be in better shape than you. They might be more charming than you. They might be taller than you, right? They might look better than you. So there's so many different things that are limiting you from becoming, I guess, how do I say this? Attractive to most women.
Desirable.
Or desirable, yeah. I say to most women, right? So it's very hard to work on yourself as a man to become competent, to become financially stable, to become charming, to become in shape. You know, all these things. This shit is hard.
Yeah, it sound hard, and I'm
This
just
shit
glad.
is hard. We don't have nobody that's gonna come and save us. You feel me? We don't have no sugar daddies or sugar mamas that's gonna come and save us.
You do. You could.
Then you could have you a sugar
That's
mama.
your choice.
Okay.
That's your choice. That's
Women,
by
like,
your
y'all
choice.
Y'all are not taking. Y'all will have fun with it, but it's not long term.
Man, listen.
So
Well, a sugar mama is never long-term,
So
to be clear.
becoming a man of competence and being adequate in everything that you do, it's tough. It's competitive right now.
Mm-hmm.
We're in a hyper competitive market. LA. It's the same thing in New York, the same thing in Atlanta, Las Vegas, Miami, right? All these metropolitan cities that have an influx of just beautiful, attractive women. Other men are going for them too. So
Yeah,
what's going to
speaking of
separate
other-
you? So what's going to separate you, right, from the pack to get what you want? Not just women, but just access.
Yeah, especially if Shaq in the DMs of everyone. You know
That's
what I'm
your
saying?
competition, though.
Like Shaq is
That's
sliding
your
in the DMs
competition.
of everyone, talking about some motivate. You seen the latest when he
I
was in
saw
the
that. That's your
Treaty?
but
No,
that's-
Treaty. He was in a new, not Home Depot. he was
man.
in Treaty, talking about that new song Fire. Nigga, leave that in the comments. I need the engagement under the comments. Stop sliding in my DMs, nigga.
But that's
Leave it
just
under
an
the
example.
comments.
That's your competition right there. You're competing
So-
with.
That's how you know, but
top-
ladies-
you're competing with the top guys. That's why it's so hard. Like if you're an average guy right now, it's going to be very difficult for you to really, compete in the sexual marketplace.
But this is how
So
you
even
know.
if- do you feel like even if you as an average what is an average guy like? What does an average guy make? What does he look like?
Man,
What
we
is it?
talked about this already.
Average guy in America,
Or out here in LA or
Not a lot. They don't make a lot.
I think it's like
And you don't
5, 7, 40K, some shit like that. I don't know, something like that.
You don't think like an average guy could find like a good looking girl at like an average job?
Listen, everything is possible, right? Anything's possible, but
You ain't getting no bad bitch
The
with no
question
average
is,
job.
the
I
question
mean-
is, the question is it optimal?
I beg to differ. Look at the Home Depot girl.
She's a girl though.
She a girl.
But that's
Ain't
what I
no
just
man
said.
doing
I
it.
said, I said a girl with an average job. Like she could be average with an average
It
job.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because
I thought you said
you just
male.
saw you just
I said
saw
men and women.
you just saw Shaquille O'Neal go into her DMs, a man of status who's accomplished a lot, who has money, has
So
all
that,
these things.
that validates how
It
pretty
does-
she is or attractive
they
she is to the
don't
world.
they don't give a fuck about where you work at. It's attractiveness, and it's about
true.
dominance. Okay,
Yeah, it's
This
like
girl's
let me be
hot
the
right
first
now.
one to knock. Then it'd be a race. Let me be the first one to
Exactly.
knock her down.
Exactly.
That's what it is about Sukiana too.
You
Like
saw
let me
what
be.
happened with what's her name, Angel Reese. She was on the Breakfast Club and she was like, "Yeah, I think
Hell yeah,
Charlamagne
some
asked
niggas
her
been
like,
in the DMs.
yeah, have you gotten congratulations from celebrities? Yeah, Drake and Future slid in my DMs. I'm like, this is what I'm
And that's the
saying.
thing. Say that
That's
shit,
what I'm
and
saying.
that's what I want to say before I had got cut off. If a nigga is sliding in your DMs, complimenting you, rather than putting that shit under the DM, under the comments, hey, flag.
Stop. Like, why you gotta announce that shit? Like,
You ain't
just
gotta
keep
announce
keep
it,
to
but
yourself.
they let you know, hey, I got other motives. You
But
know what I'm saying?
It's,
You
it's
know?
just like I told you. It's just
but
like,
other motives.
it's just
still out
it's just
there.
like I told you in the DMs, right? I said that attention to women is like sex to men.
yeah.
Right? So
Bitches do
when
be
men get a
attention
lot of
whores.
sex, right? When men have a lot of sexual access, a lot of times, or when they first get it, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them don't know how to handle it. They getting girls pregnant. They fucking with the wrong girl that's gonna put them on blast.
That's how you feel about NBA YoungBoy?
I mean, you can say that about a lot of celebrities, young celebrities,
Nick
right?
Cannon.
Young celebrities, right?
I think Nick Cannon like battling like he was the lame shit.
But the point is, like, when men finally get a lot of sexual access, right? As a young guy who's finally stepping into this lane, it's like, oh my God, it's like being in the candy
Pussy
store.
galore.
Yeah, it's like being in the candy store. You don't know like what you want. You don't know if you want the Starburst, you don't want the Skittles, you don't want. So it's so many options to choose from, and sometimes men make bad decisions. You see what happens with a lot of these NBA guys, a lot of rappers, right?
Zion Williams.
Right. So now you see the same thing with women, right? She may have just been a basic ass chick from Houston, right? Nobody really knew her like that. She probably didn't have like a huge following. The
Home Depot girl. Yeah,
right.
she had to change
from
her entire
Houston?
life.
Yeah. So now
she had to quit her
now-
job.
You went and
She
did your
had to
research
move.
on your
I
girl.
mean, it said it in the,
I didn't
on the
read
page.
none of that shit.
No,
I
it said
didn't
it on the page that posted her. Houston girl, whatever.
I didn't
But anyway, The point is,
he did his research.
When she finally got all this attention, this is the most attention she'll probably ever get in her life, right? She don't know how to act. She's taking screenshots from Shaq. She's making a video of, oh my God, my life is so hard now, and all these guys are doxing my job, and I had to quit and start a new life. Like, we didn't need to know all that, right?
Yes, you did.
Yes, you do.
Not really.
Ruined,
Not
like,
really.
motherfuckers
If
is
you
popping
You
up.
didn't need to know about Shaq. Like,
Did she actually go viral?
Hold on. If you didn't want the attention, right?
She shouldn't have posted the picture.
Mac, you
So
wildin'.
there's consequences
No, I'm
to her
saying
posting a picture.
No. Listen.
Here we
I'm
go with the
saying,
narrative
listen.
again.
I'm saying if you didn't want the attention, you shouldn't have screenshotted the Shaq convo, right?
She
That
got
ain't
the
just Shaq.
attention
She got
prior
attention
to it.
before then.
If you wanna cool it down, just stop talking about it. Because the only reason why we're talking about it still is because she's making more content, she's making more videos.
Oh, she about to be an
haven't
influencer
seen-
now.
I haven't seen
Yeah,
any. I
I told
haven't
you
seen.
I'm like, listen, you think
I
she's gonna
haven't
quit a
seen
job
any other videos,
with no
but-
backup plan? She probably already got like 10 brand deals right now lined
She
up.
got one with Bite right now to
Come
fix
on,
her
man.
teeth.
That's what I'm
Let's
saying.
just no, she don't. Let's just backtrack
But
real
the
quick.
point is this, man.
So
like,
you're saying if a girl posts a picture on the internet, it is more than likely that men are going to over hype it, over sexualize it, and
You just
find
saw it.
out
You just saw
where
it.
she works.
Hey,
show up
nigga,
at her
Jared, hold
job.
on. Prime example.
Show up like that is insane.
Flag on the play. I needed some
And that is
wrap-up
not
music.
okay. The fact that
You
men feel
just
that
saw it.
entitled to a girl posting, not even being sexual. Let's break that away. She posted a picture saying the job I work at that people say I'm too pretty for, and
Forgot what I was
instantly
gonna say.
niggas was just acting like dogs. But again, that just must be the consequences to the energy she
even
put
the,
out.
even the caption, like, why we ain't gotta know all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why
People
we
put
don't-
captions
we don't have
all the
to-
time.
But
Babe.
it's like, oh, I'm so pretty, guys.
Forgot
Say I'm
what
so
I was
pretty.
gonna say.
Like, we didn't need to know all that, sweetheart. You know, you could have just left it alone, kept doing your job, and none of this would have happened. But the point is this, man. Like I always say, again, attention is like attention to women is like sex for men. You can't get enough of it. So when women get all this attention for the first time, they don't know how to act.
Cause like bitches be complaining. Sorry, women be complaining about like getting catcalled and shit. But the moment they walk down the street and don't nobody give them any attention, they feel away. You know what I'm saying?
And
I
I don't even really blame her like that. I blame.
You do? You
I
do?
blame-
That's how
don't
you
get
feel?
catcalled. I don't get.
I don't.
catcalled.
I don't blame her.
Niggas compliment the dreads and keep it moving.
I'm not gonna put all the blame on her, right? Because she just posted a picture, right? But I do put some blame on these weak ass men out here that's hyping this shit up.
I'm
right?
glad you putting accountability on them.
Nah, because
Clap it up for accountability.
It's ridiculous, bro.
Accountability, Mac,
It's ridiculous.
They act like they've never
That's
seen
the
a
name
pretty
of the
girl
episode.
when there's
Accountability,
a million
Mac.
of them. And like you said, there are so many beautiful women alone in America. They literally act.
That's
like
all
they're
they do,
dogs.
though.
He
Them
was like,
bitches
yeah,
just be looks.
I know she a good woman because she could have been doing OnlyFans.
She can be a
How
dog.
do you know
She
that?
could be-
You said that. What are you talking about?
No.
Yeah, you did.
Somebody commented and said, I know
Max said
she a
that
good
shit.
woman. I'm like, how do you know that?
Max said that.
I didn't say
When
that.
did he say that, Amber?
Mac,
Pull it up.
Max.
Pull it up.
I'm just
Pull it up. No, but seriously, like, dudes is just simping is at an all time high nowadays,
Man,
bro. This
you ain't
shit is
simping over
crazy.
nothing. Who would you like? It's one woman you a simp over and don't flex.
I simped long time ago.
Simp. Who would you simp
I'm
over
not
now?
simping over nobody right now. Because I understand my value as a man, and you shouldn't be just giving out attention to anybody.
No, I'm saying if it's a woman you're courting and you want to like, this is like I got eyes like this is the one.
It's
you know
not.
what I'm saying?
It's not simping if the value is reciprocated.
No, how would you know if you're courting?
You would know, right? If she's giving you value, right?
Mm-hmm.
She might be. It just depends on the guy, the situation, right? She might have been, hey, like I had this one chick. She told me like, hey, I gave your business card to my mentor. She's gonna hit you up for like a training consultation. I'm like, cool. She ain't have to do all that, but
So that means that she
that's
was
what I'm
trying to holler.
saying. But that's what I'm saying. The value, right?
That's what you
She's-
took for that?
Yes, that's definitely value.
No, I'm saying that she tried to holler
Who?
the woman.
I don't think he took holla in that manner. Like
No, I
like
was
he
already
trying
like
to,
I was
check
already
him
dealing
out.
with her.
fucking with-
I was already dealing with her.
gotcha,
Yeah, I was already
gotcha,
dealing with her. So she was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, I gave your business
Putting you
card to
on.
my
Yeah,
manager."
that's what you need.
But that's what I'm saying. Be a value to me, an asset, not a liability.
Got it.
So if I do something in return, that's not simping.
Yeah, facts.
Simping
Simping is when you just over here drooling over women who don't give a fuck about you,
Or
running it up on them,
or it
being
could be
oblivious.
or it could be me just giving you hella attention, commenting on your IG story
Being
or
thirsty.
putting the hard eyes onto your shit. She don't even know you like that, right? She might not even pay attention to you. Like, she might not even notice you. She might not even think you're really like someone that she would even consider dating. But here you are, being, oh my God, this girl's so pretty. Let me put this on her. Like, you know, you're just making yourself look like a fucking fool. You know? So I think simping is at an all-time high right now. Guys is just out here just giving out attention. It's like if girls are just giving out sex to every dude they see.
Your worth go down. I need your worth go down too. You seen that meme when a girl was like, having sex with one guy 36 times is the same as having sex with 36 different dudes. I'm like,
No,
bitch,
it's not.
That's just
what the fuck is you talking about?
That's retarded.
That's just a cop out.
What is we talking about?
to take away from our wholeness.
What is we talking about?
I'm
that's
like,
just-
if you've had sex with the same man 36 times, that does not equate to 36 different dicks.
It's just her trying.
okay.
It's just,
Oh wait, let's pause it.
What, we gotta wrap up?
No, just pause it. So it's gonna be a long pause. So to the people that's on YouTube, just listen to me. Fuck.
But anyways,
Yeah.
What just happened?
His
I just
battery
hate-
died like a rookie.
It died.
What you changing then? Y'all, we just going through a battery. The battery dead. You want to slice a pizza or something?
I'm straight, man. I just ate.
Oh, sure. What you ate? You want a healthy tip?
Yeah, of course, man. You know, I gotta say fit. You know
I'm
what
half
saying?
healthy and half not. But I've been running, Mac. I've been running a lot.
I've been seeing that. You look good, man.
Thank you.
That's lit.
I see you. You in the gym too?
Man, I'm in the gym.
You still eating that hot mother clucker?
No, I'm eating Pizza Hut.
That's
I haven't had.
I feel like-
I got addicted to College Boy. It's so good.
the
The Philly
cheesesteak.
cheese. Oh,
Worse.
Oh, yeah, it's worse.
it's so good.
I'm ready.
It's so good.
All right, we back on.
Yeah. But you should have turned this whole on. What you talking about? Yeah, we rolling. It took us off for 5 fucking minutes. Now I gotta go on After Effects and print out a little
You'll be
long
all right,
thing.
man.
What you mean? I can't. This is the thing. So
We back on?
it's so we on. It's so much being a creative. You know what I'm saying? Like
course.
if you see me, I'm the type before I go and pay some money to do something I can learn myself. I'm gonna go learn the shit. But that takes time. So that's why I be like,
it's
time.
a lifestyle. That's why content creators charge so much. Let me tell you something. It's so crazy. Just for your own, if you ever need to know your rates. Oh, just alone on YouTube, a YouTube short, influencers are asking, and a YouTube short is like 30 seconds to like a minute for like $2,000.
Damn.
Okay, for a 10-minute video, they're wanting like $5,000 and more, and companies are paying it.
Yeah.
They have the money, and these people don't even have a lot of followers. Like,
I had to
like,
send
kid
that
you
video.
not,
I had to
you-
send that video of the dude that be doing ridiculous shit, like just lifting up dumbass shit in the gym.
Yeah.
That nigga had a whole Visa commercial.
He got
on.
a deal too. So I guess it pays, right?
That nigga had a whole
Shit.
little Visa commercial
Damn.
on Instagram. So yeah, man. I guess being ridiculous. Like I ain't seen Big Groovy. He just getting fat, eating at random places and shit. But Mac, don't you want to have brand deals like that? You gotta start being ridiculous.
No, I think I'm gonna stay in my
I think
lane.
he should stay himself, and
Yeah,
what's
I think-
for Mac will be for Mac, and it'll
Yeah.
definitely happen.
Hey
for
man,
him.
because I'm telling you, if I wanted to be up there already, I could have been. You know what I'm saying? Is all I'm saying.
I mean, listen, it all
staying in my lane is taking it so long. It's like Paul Mooney. It's gonna take me a while to get there.
it is, but you know, you're gonna feel good when you actually get there. You know, as opposed
You ain't sell
to
your soul.
as opposed to selling your soul. I mean, you can say that, but I think if you start doing things that are out of your character, you know, that's when the passion, you know, starts to dwindle. You know, you gotta stay true to what you feel like you are competent at. Stay true to what you feel like you are good at, and then eventually good things are gonna come.
Mac, you look good. You know what I'm saying? Skin glowing. You popping, man.
Appreciate
You
it, man.
look good, man. Like you gotta compliment your black men when you see them out here.
You know, we don't get compliments no more.
Yeah, I'm here to compliment.
men,
I'm giving
thank
you flowers,
I
man.
appreciate that.
There you go.
Men, we don't get compliments anymore, man. Like, it's sad to say, but I think, you know, just
Here go the men
we've-
want to be the bad bitches
No,
again.
no.
I'm
I'm not saying that, you know, you need to compliment men, but I'm just saying we don't get compliments like that, and that's fine. I'm not out here fishing for it.
That's cap. White women have been. I seen 2 videos randomly. These white women have been praising black men.
Man, that might be why they taking all of them.
Method. Yeah, they going with their move. Method Man. Then it was this woman in the gym walking by.
So I think I saw,
I saw the
that
one.
to
I
you.
saw them
Yeah.
both. The woman, she walked by like 5 times, and then finally she took off her sweater, then came back, then walked back.
It was
Hey
like, I
man,
just wanna
listen.
tell
If
you
you
so
want
far.
some, you got to go shoot your shot, bro. Like you know,
white women will do
mouths.
that.
Yeah, no, like, honestly, a lot of compliments I've gotten was from white women.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I can maybe count. I mean, I can't say that, but I can't name too many black women or just black women that haven't complimented me before.
Well, gay studs always compliment men. You know what I'm saying?
I get compliments from black dudes, gay black dudes.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
What?
More than black women. It's crazy. But
That's crazy.
it is what it is. I'm not saying, it doesn't make them bad people. It's just, it is what it is, That might be why you see a lot of black dudes, they going, because men, we want to feel appreciated. We want to feel good about ourselves too. We're not.
They want that
again,
ass A too.
I mean, I can't co-sign that. But
That was so left.
Nah. That's who
I
gonna
can't
do it.
co-sign that. But
That's who gonna do it.
But yeah, man, like we understand we want to make our girl feel good too, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's our job, right? But at the same time, it doesn't hurt to give a compliment
Get
to
some
your
of that
man.
in
Preach,
return.
man. Tell them again. So tell them again. This is the reason why them white women be getting wifed up and cuffed up. Because I be reading the comments when we see, men with white women and they getting treated. So like the black men be catering to these women. And if you read the comments, we be upset. I'm going to say we because I'm black too. But I don't be upset. You know what I'm saying?
But it's
And that's because the motherfucking wife, they in there eating ass, they in there catering to their man, they giving compliments. You literally just said it. They giving compliments.
No, they are.
They just showing like women just know like y'all really do be bashing niggas. Like we do bash niggas a lot. I kid you not. You gotta stop that
I mean,
shit.
we bash our own.
We gotta
just
shower
as
them
much
with love.
as black
You know?
women sometimes bash black men. Black men bash
Hell
black
yeah.
women.
and that's why I say
and it's just it's a sad situation.
and that's why I say men look for, softness, peace, and support from a woman. You know what I'm saying? So it's just simple mathematics, right? If I'm getting that from white women, right, and I'm not getting that from my own people, then what do you think a dude's gonna do?
You don't think the white woman should be doing that anyway though?
I think women should be doing that to their men.
I mean,
As far
you know
as
what's so
compliments
crazy
Of
though?
course,
I feel
bitch.
like the same reason
Cater
why
to
you
me,
feel
hoe.
like that about white women is the same reason why we're seeing a lot of black women with white men.
Cater to
The
me.
white men are catering
Worship me. They
to
be worshiping.
our black women.
But
They
but
be
they don't
worshiping.
want them like that.
They do want them like that.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Because if you ask the average black woman, well, who would you rather prefer, a black man or a white man? 9 times out of 10, if it's just for strictly relationship based and not like resources, right? They're gonna go with the black dude.
The black woman?
If you line up 100
Black
black women,
love.
if you line up 100 black women, right, and you ask them, do you prefer white men or black men? She's gonna say 9 times out of 10, she's gonna say black men.
Don't
That's just-
nobody
it
like
is
that
what it
poultry
is,
like that.
right?
It's poultry. Uncooked meat.
What does that mean?
Uncooked chicken. You know it's pink. You know what poultry is, man.
Only pink thing I know is pussy.
Shit. Penis is too.
I don't know nothing about that.
White penis. What are you talking about?
Anyway, man.
what kind of
Man,
what
don't you
be
be in the
looking
gym?
at,
Don't you be
Amber?
in the gym? Man, don't you watch porn? Like, stop playing.
I don't watch white porn.
It don't matter. You've seen penis before. Like, come on.
Yeah, but you just be saying some.
Anyway, don't y'all be in the gym like men now? Because white men don't care. Like white men and white, like they just different. They don't care. They'll like get ass naked anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They'll be in the gym 24-hour ass naked. It's unisex right there at the Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? You just see white cheeks. You know.
I mean, I'm used to that because I play sports.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, it is what it is.
So why y'all acting like y'all don't know what poultry is?
I mean, I don't like.
I've
look
never
at it
heard
like
of
that, you feel
anybody
me?
call a white
I guess
man's
it's
dick
I guess
poultry.
it's a South
Like
thing. Then.
ever
I
in
don't
my
know,
life.
man. Y'all be on some different shit down there, but
What you trying to say? Cliff said the same thing because I had posted this video and I was like, every family got this got that stud cousin with the locks that's fine. And he had laughed and I was like, this nigga be hating. He was like, nah, because I got a stud cousin too. And I was like, oh, so she fine. He was like, I ain't say I was from that part of the country. You know what I'm saying? Like the closer the can, the better it go in.
What?
I don't know, man.
No, some
Is
people
that like incest?
yeah, that's some
That's
people.
disgusting. Why would you?
But
I'm not supporting it. Some people be sleeping with their family members though. It's a country thing and also a white thing. So,
But
Where was this conversation going?
I don't know, man. But I will say this though.
y'all not gonna make me feel awkward.
Like, I'm just.
I will say this though. I will say this though. Black men nowadays they're going where they're appreciated, whether that be overseas, the passport bros, right? And they got on me for saying that shit, for speaking on the passport bros on my podcast. I got some backlash for that, but guys is going overseas. Guys are going to these other races, Latins, whites, and Asians.
What you going to, Mac?
I'm going to wherever the vibe is. Mm-hmm. I don't have no type. I mean, obviously, I prefer like long term, right?
So is it the same with men with white women?
Woman.
They prefer a black woman, but they gonna go to the white woman because they giving them with the
we
black
gonna
woman.
go wherever
But
we
I line
are
up 100
appreciated.
men.
If you line up 100 black men,
and they gonna say I want a
most guys are gonna say black woman.
9 out of 10.
But the black women
I'll
don't.
probably
Be,
say
9
like
out of 10.
in today's
They be horning them
age, in today's age, I would probably say like 6 or 7 out of 10. They're gonna go with black woman, right? That's just keeping it 1,000. It might be even lower than that. I'm gonna be honest with you, depending where you at, right? If you're in a place like LA, it might be 4 or 5, right? But
for women all around, it's a 9
But
out
for
of
women
10.
all around, because
I doubt that.
most women aren't attracted to other races like that, or black women aren't attracted to other races like that. You might have outliers here and there, but for the most part, most black women.
I like black.
I know a few black women who have never been with a black man.
What?
I mean, again, those are outliers. But I'm saying if you line up 100 black
a few.
women, most of them are going to want black men. If you line up 100 black men, you might get 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 10 that might say I would take a black woman. But if an Asian girl came around, if a Latin chick came around, if a Fatima came around, if a Jacqueline came around, I might go, or Becky came around, I might go fuck with her.
I just
But
feel
we're
like
not
people
talking
go
about-
wherever they are desired at the end of the
That's
day.
what I'm saying.
Whoever gonna give them cakes, whoever gonna give them some play, whoever's
know.
like fucking giving them time of day, that's who they gonna go to.
Yeah, I feel like right now it's a whole war against black men and black women, you know, protect black women, but the guys are also say, well, shit, like we want to feel protected mentally too. It's not just about, you know, us protecting y'all. Yes, that's important, but some guys would argue that, you know, y'all don't protect us mentally as far as protecting our peace.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm very protective of the
We
black man.
go home, and it's just like an argument. I already told you how hard it is as a man nowadays, right? The last thing you want to go home to is somebody bitching about why this ain't done. Why didn't you do this? Why didn't this? You know,
Well, Mac, why
nobody
didn't
wants
you
to
do
hear
it?
that shit,
Why
bro.
didn't you do it?
I don't want to hear that shit right now.
But why didn't you
Take
do
that shit
it?
up. Take that shit up with somebody
And
else.
that's why they go to the white, because the black woman gonna be like, but why didn't you do it?
But most of
And
the
a
white
white
men,
woman gonna be
but
like,
the
"It's
white
okay.
men, most
It's
of the white
okay,
men,
I'll do it."
Most of the white men don't want you like that though.
What?
I'll be real with you.
The white man gonna do it. The white man gonna get the fucking job done. The
You
white
might
man
be- you
gonna
might
get
be
the
his
fucking
side
business
chick.
clear. The white man gonna hire your ass to do it.
Do
You
y'all
know what I'm
know? Do
saying?
y'all know? And this is
I'm
not
being funny.
a controversial take. This is not my opinion, right? This is not my opinion. Before y'all come at me and try to get me canceled, whatever. This is not my opinion. But on dating apps, the studies show that black women are the least desired on dating apps.
Cause like as a black woman, what the fuck are you doing on dating sites when there's Instagram?
That's a dating site.
but why are you on anything else? But if niggas ain't biting on Instagram, bitch, they not finna like get your ass on. Like
Well,
all them
most
Tinder
people,
swiping.
a lot of people don't have social media etiquette, right? So a lot of guys don't have
That's on them.
like we just talked about how a majority of men nowadays aren't getting laid, right? Do you think if they
I
had
can't relate.
Well-
I get coochie.
well, if
I'm
you-
married to it.
well, if you think you had a popping ass Instagram, you were showing your lifestyle, you showing you traveling, out with friends, nice dinners, you think they'd be having the same problem getting laid? Probably not. But most guys don't live that lifestyle, right? Most guys just live average lives, and most guys' lives aren't that exciting.
I don't know, Meg. I'm from where the man to give his whole paycheck to the woman generation.
That is
And I'm
an
also-
old no,
That's the
but I understand
generation I'm
that.
from.
I understand that concept.
Get a
but
whole.
that-
They get a little. The men get an allowance. They get the rest of
But
the
that's
wife.
that's an old way of living though. Those days are over with no more. Like those days are no longer here, and it's probably never gonna come back again. You know, so I mean, like I said, yeah, like I think dating apps nowadays, I think that's more of a safer bet for people. That's where most people nowadays meet each other. It's on dating apps.
How do y'all feel about everything being online, dating apps, social media? Like
Lame as
every
hell.
human interaction, besides like when we see each other in person, is basically
It's
online.
It's the way the world is going nowadays. You know,
I just
everything's
feel
going
like-
online.
Me
So
personally, I don't
you
even
gotta
like.
adapt.
I don't like how
I
like.
just-
This is why I think it's lame as hell. Because me personally, I don't even like how they take. You can just like a story, and they're taking as you flirting, bitch. I'm just liking this.
It is though.
What?
To a certain degree. It depends on the situation.
I'm always
and
like,
what
if
the
it's some
story
fam-
is. What the story
okay,
is.
what the story is.
Yeah.
Okay,
if
but
you
I'm
like it or you view it.
If you like it.
harden it.
You can like a story.
Harden, yeah,
Some
the
girls-
I
harden.
didn't even
shit.
know you can fucking do
Even
that.
even viewing a story nowadays is considered flirting to a certain degree.
What? Oh no.
Some girls will wait to see if the guy they like is watching their story. Like, damn,
Well,
did he see my story? You know,
That's old. That ain't new. I'm talking about, but harden the story. That's lame. That
I'm just
don't
giving
warrant.
examples.
Yeah. That
But-
don't warrant.
yeah, but I mean, I think nowadays that's just the way the world is going nowadays. That's why, like, I had to get on my homeboy. Like, he was with me over the weekend. My best friend from back home. You know, I was just telling him, I'm like, listen, bro, like, your social media is trash, my nigga. Like, that shit looks like you're a little boy, for real. You know what I'm saying? It looks like you're in high
Let me
school.
look at your social media.
You know, mine is different. So, like, there's different ways of doing social media, right? So, if you're just
influencer.
Nah, I wouldn't consider myself an influencer. But just depending on what you're using it for, right? For me, I use my social media for business.
Yeah.
So my social media is 95% business,
Hell yeah.
5% lifestyle. But if you notice that at the first top 3 things on my social media is just lifestyle stuff. That's what's gonna attract you. So I might have the article. I got a picture of me at an event.
At a red carpet.
Red carpet. I'm dressed up, and then I got a picture with
You being the shortest nigga.
yeah,
in the
with
pic.
Kareem and them niggas. Yeah, right. But I'm showing you that okay, this
Why
guy.
does Mac the biggest one in this room right now? Why does Mac look like a midget in this picture
Nah,
right
man,
now?
them dudes is tall, man. Like, it's crazy. I'm just looking up to them. But I did that because yes, even though my social media is still 95% business, you also got to see that I have a life outside of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people look for.
Do you feel like your social media is like well organized?
I try to be. I mean, I did have like a little pattern I was doing at first. I was doing like Twitter quote, video, Twitter quote, video. So I was doing that for a little bit. Kind of fell off it. So
I know,
now
I saw it. I just went down your page and you had a whole little moment of just like
yeah, I was doing that just to kind of like be different. But yeah, it just depends on what you're using social media for. So if you're like a regular dude that's just, you know, working a regular job, you're not really, you know, you don't have a business like that, then most of the time your social media is going to be using for sourcing girls, right? Getting dates, getting leads for dates, whatever.
How do you feel about Finsters? Do you have a Finster, Mac?
I don't know what that is.
Keep it a buck.
No, I don't know what that is. But if you're using your social media to get girls, then your social media has to look a certain way, right?
You think so?
And
I know
is
so.
that what your friend is using his social media
I'm
for?
so glad.
that's
Can
what
I go on
that's
the record
what-
and say
that's what
I'm
most guys are using their social media for nowadays.
so glad I'm not a man, bro, because it's so hard to be a nigga.
I told you.
Like, I would not want to
What'd
be
I
a
say?
nigga. You can't twerk. You can't pop that ass. You can't have birthday parties.
Why do you want to twerk as a man?
Niggas is twerking. When you having sex, you twerking, Mac. I need you to know that.
That's not a
Unless you don't know how to fuck.
But
I'm just saying,
Okay,
you
but-
twerking in that pussy.
but
I'm just,
like,
it's emotion. You know what I'm saying?
But
It's a thrust though. It's not a twerk. A twerk is when you're popping your ass out.
He's
all right,
definitely okay.
but going back to the social media thing, right? You have to if you're using your social media to source girls for dates and just, you know, hookups, however you want to do it, right? Well, it has to look like you're not a fucking child molester, right? Your shit can't look like you're 12 years old, you're with 10 of your homeboys, you know, in your backyards, like that's little kid shit, you know, like especially if you're a grown ass man, you have
You're
to
trying to attract a certain type of woman.
Yeah, it has to look like a grown ass man's Instagram. So I was telling him like, listen, bro, like your shit got to look a little bit better, bro. Like I told him, look, delete all those photos on your page, right? No, seriously, like take all that shit down because shit looks terrible.
Yeah.
So I
know
told him
my shit look terrible.
I told him,
I have
look,
no algorithm.
I told him like, look, because this is what I would do if I was using social media for just lifestyle shit, right? I would I would buy 4 to 5 outfits, right?
4 to 5, okay.
4 to 5 outfits, right? Nice dress shirts, right? Depending how you want to market yourself. You want to market yourself as a grown ass man, do the suits and tie thing. You want to market yourself as a young, attractive young dude, right? Fly dude.
Life coach.
Then go ahead and get you like some nice collar shirts or dress up shirts, whatever the case is. Buy 4 to 5 outfits, then go to get a photographer and do a photo shoot.
This is the most LA shit ever.
But
why you can't just take it on your iPhone?
But this is how you know, because you have to you got to stand out. This is the sexual marketplace again. Y'all don't understand because y'all are women, right?
Who is doing all of that to get to
get some broke bitches?
You don't understand. No,
bitches that can't do it for themselves.
Y'all don't understand.
So you feel like men?
I'm not trying to understand that shit.
Hold on.
Have you done this? Be honest.
I don't do this because I use it for business.
You're not lifestyle.
I'm not lifestyle, but listen, the reason why you guys are not understanding this shit is because you guys are not dating these bitches.
But why would you want to date bitches like that though?
Dating these bitches.
Let's talk about that. Why would you want to date a bitch like that?
But it's just to make yourself stand out because all these other assholes out here, they're all doing the same shit.
Bad bitches
they're all
are
taking
bills.
photos. They're all taking photos in their fucking bathroom with the shitty ass lighting, and they're on their iPhone 8, right? So their shit looks terrible.
And y'all are going out having $400 dinner dates with these bitches. They got an iPhone 8 sleeping on an air mattress.
Who doing that?
Niggas like
anyway,
you.
Not me.
Nah, but saying niggas.
But anyway, listen, man. You have to stand out from the pack, especially if you're in a sexual marketplace that's very competitive, like LA, again, New York, Atlanta, Miami, Las Vegas, all these places. Okay. Every guy wants your girl, so
but that's crazy. But you should try to do that for the top dollar woman.
Like catfishing, if they don't dress in professional wear every day, why are you going out buying 5 button-up shirts, setting up a photo shoot, and then she comes to meet you, and you're like, dress chill or like just dress like every day, like how?
Oh, they got an outfit on it. They gonna return the next day.
That's like saying why do girls dress up and then when they see you they're dressed down? Like it's
like you're telling him he needs to get headshots.
It's all no, listen, social media is all advertising. It's all advertising. That's the same way why women post provocative photos on their Instagram. They're trying to market themselves as a certain way to attract the highest, best top guy they can. Right, and in my opinion, that's the worst way you can do it. But that's a whole different story. But everything on social media is about marketing and advertising, right? So I told him, listen, you got to market yourself as this if you want to attract more women, quality women, or just have a pick of the litter because you're already in shape, you're already good looking, you already make money. So the hard shit is out the way already. The easy shit now is just setting up.
So the social media shouldn't be worth a damn. If I'm living real life, social media shouldn't mean shit.
Well, unfortunately,
if I'm really getting to the bag, because niggas that be faking it don't even have a fucking dollar in their account.
Unfortunately, this is the world we live in. We're living
that's
in a social
fault.
media age.
That's the man fault.
How is that the man fault?
Because bitch, if I'm really out here getting it, bitch, you not finna make me sit up here and do no fake facade and all that.
It's not about fake facade. It's not about.
If that's not me, that's not me, bitch. You want to fuck with me or what? You know what I'm saying? That's how the lesbians work. That's
that's where the disconnect is.
That's not necessarily
we're not thinking like lesbians. We're thinking like grown heterosexual men that want to fuck heterosexual women.
Wait. These hoes is not heterosexual. I need you to know that.
Most of these girls ain't bisexual like this, or they
not bisexual.
They claim to be bisexual because they think that that's what attracts men, but really men.
I'm just saying, if you eating pussy, that's some gay shit. If a nigga sucked dick one time, that's some gay shit.
But if you ask them, would you rather be with a man or woman? 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be a man. Most of these girls out here.
Who?
A lot of these girls out here. A lot of girls that claim that they bisexual. Most of them are not really gay like that.
Yeah, you might get
gay for play.
They're only saying that shit just to be more attractive to men, right?
And is that attractive to you if a girl be like, yeah, I like my pussy?
It's cool, whatever. Yeah, cool. You gonna bring her in the bedroom with us? Like, cool. If not, then I mean,
but then niggas get jealous when the girls get to doing their own thing together. Like the niggas be asking for that and then feel away.
I mean,
but you know why I feel like, I just feel like it's because they'd be like, well, if you can still sleep with somebody else, why can't I? Does it matter
I don't know
about the
nothing about
sex?
I just think that, man, nowadays, if you want to have the pick of the litter or just at least have easier access or have advantage over the average guy, you have to make your social media look presentable. There's no other way around it no more. We're living in a social media age. You have to stand out from the pack. You have to be different. You have to make yourself look like you're doing something.
But this is only
that's
if
exciting.
you're looking to attract women on social
Man,
media.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
I'm
I
not
don't
looking
have
to
to.
attract. I just do what I do. Like everything that I do, you see me do it every day.
Yeah.
The podcast shit, the fitness, and every now and then I'll post like, you know, some special event. But that's very rare. Most of my shit is 95% business, 95% fitness. So I don't really do shit to attract women. I think
So how you get
do you
women,
think that
Mac?
this pressure comes from other men?
I think it comes from just
Or do you think it's women and because they, quote unquote, set their standards so high?
I mean, I think that's because of the men. Because nowadays it's the men that are the top tier guys are going after the girls that are average. So now their egos are inflated and they think that this is the man that I deserve, when really all he wants to do is just sleep with you.
Ooh,
You know
let's
what I'm
speak
saying?
on it.
So I
Speak on
think
it.
women nowadays, right? Women in 2023, they have
Niggas trying to make you
they
cum
have-
buckets.
They have a delusional mindset when it comes to their market value. Most women are average, and that's not a bad
As
thing.
fuck. You know,
know what
Lotto
I'm
said
saying?
it. Lotto said it. Bitches think they all that. These bitches really ran through.
She's average. She's average too.
But they really ran through.
I mean,
Look, like,
you know,
face-wise, she's
maybe
pretty,
maybe
but-
so, but she's average. If she wasn't who she was, she'd be an average chick, just like everybody else. Most of these girls are average, and that's not a bad thing. That's
What's
not
a bad bitch to you?
That's not a diss. That's not a diss. Shit. I mean,
That's why your ass ain't
I
out here
gotta-
getting compliments like that from black women, because you calling these beautiful women average. I ain't say Lotto
that's
was
not a bad
beautiful.
thing though.
That's why you ain't getting compliments though.
That's not a bad thing.
You want
What's wrong with being
compliments.
average?
What?
Who's a beautiful, famous woman that we would all know to you?
Halle Berry back in the day.
Now. We want now.
I gotta think.
I used to
bruh.
say that about Halle Berry.
I gotta
She
think.
was so fine.
But,
It's a lot of beautiful women out here.
but what I was saying was, I think nowadays women
And it's a light skinned
women
a mixed
confuse
woman.
men that
nigga.
want to sleep with them with men that actually want to be with them.
Uh-huh.
Just because this guy that plays for the Miami Heat DMs you,
Trying to get his dick wet.
he it doesn't necessarily mean he wants to wife you up. He just wants to have a good time with you. He might fly you out, take you on a couple trips, couple dinners.
That still doesn't
It's an
mean nothing.
experience, man.
But after a while, he's gonna be like, all right, on to the next one. So I think nowadays that, because women have just so many options coming in left and right through the DMs, through in person, whatever the case is, right? They're confused as to what their sexual market value really is. You know what I'm saying? These guys, these top tier guys, they really don't want to wife you up like that.
Bro, you ain't wrong.
I'm just, you know, it is what it is.
Keep spitting that shit.
They might hate me for saying that. They might say, "Oh, you're just hater. You want to be like." Listen, baby, I don't make the rules up.
Keep spitting that
So
shit.
again,
just what the
can we blame all of this on social media though? Because they wouldn't have access to all of these
Hey,
average women without it.
niggas a gas you up in the gassiest way
I mean,
and only want to fuck you.
If you think about it, like, none of this shit is normal. We're not supposed to have this much access to each other anyway.
You think so?
We never did.
No, this is not. This is only in this day and age, right? In this 21st century where we have all this access to each other. This was never a thing 20 years ago. 20, 30 years ago.
I was just gonna say, if something tragic had happened or something like that,
We had to wait on the news.
You would have to wait for the news. You know, now it's global within 4 hours.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I mean, and I think nowadays it's like, it's kind of killing the dating scene, because nowadays girls are now, like, you see it on my show.
You think you got so much access when you don't.
You don't, and nowadays girls feel like they deserve this guy. I deserve a 6-figure man. I deserve a man 6 feet tall. I deserve a man with 6 inches. And
This is what I got an issue with social
that's
media.
a problem. Every guy isn't like that, and if you do manage to get that guy, I mean, you might have to share him. You will.
I got an issue with the comparison shit. Like, when motherfuckers get on internet and just be comparing their life to other motherfuckers, it be like, but shit.
It's depressing.
You don't,
man.
you don't even know what the fuck that bitch had to go through to get that. Like,
It's
shut up.
depressing.
Like, what are
It's
you
depressing.
talking about? Like,
I mean, I get it. Like, comparing your life to someone else's life on social media.
I don't ever do that.
It's very difficult. Like, I find myself doing that.
I don't ever
sometimes
do
too,
that.
You know, and you know, we're human. You know, we're always like trying to figure out how to level up. So through your process, right, through your journey of trying to get to that next level, I mean, you're going to come across somebody that may have been doing what you were doing, you know, a lot sooner than you, right? So you may have been doing this thing 5 years. They may have popped off in maybe 6 months to a year. I mean,
I'm not sitting over there comparing.
it's just, it is what it is. It doesn't make it doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it wrong. It just makes it what it is. So I think the best thing you can do is just focus on your own path. Know that your time is coming,
and that's what I do, Mac.
And just try to block out all that noise, bro. Because the more you compare yourself to everybody else, the more sad you're gonna become. The more depressed you're gonna become. The more passion you're gonna lose for what you're doing, because now you're thinking, man, this shit ain't never gonna pop off, and I'm just gonna be stuck in this same position forever. And really, in reality, bro, like God's preparing shit for you behind closed doors. You just don't see it yet because of everything going on in front of you, you know. So it takes someone very strong and secure to understand that everyone's time is different. Right. I got to remind myself that every day. My time is coming. My time is different than the next man's. You know, what he went through is what he went through. You know, what he is going through currently is what he's going through currently. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So the best thing I can do is go forward, block out everything else, ignore any type of distractions that might come my way, and just focus, lock in, and then eventually you're going to wake up one day and you be like, damn, I made it.
Yeah, that's, bro, you see what you just said? That's exactly how I've been living life, especially with these bills, too. I just like, hey, man, I'll see you when I see you. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make a way. We're going to pull through.
Yeah, man. Cause
like, I let go
up,
and let God. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that.
Once it's up, man, it's up. And, you know, if you can manage to keep it up, then you're going to live a life, you know, that you always wanted.
Facts.
Whatever that is, you know?
What you guys say?
I was just going to say, I definitely agree with like sticking to your own path and waiting to be patient. But I also feel like the market is also very oversaturated with every type of career, you know, especially in California. There's over hundreds of thousands of real estate agents, hundreds of thousands of influencers, rappers, actors, trainers, dog walkers, painters, and all type of artists. So it's hard to not compare yourself to other people when you're constantly surrounded by it, right? Mm-hmm. Like even off social media, it's still here in your face, especially here in LA. Everywhere you go, you run into 4 or 5 people who are doing the same thing as you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And though, yes, again, follow your own path, stick true to your path. Sometimes you just slip up and you be like, damn, that nigga just told me he got signed to Sony or something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, shit.
And I've been pressing the metal for 15 years, and he been on this joint for 2 years.
Yo, I've been out here for about 6-7 years now, and the whole reason why I came out here was to, one, you know, finish school, and then 2, to become, this was my early goals, right, to become a celebrity trainer, right? So when I was doing it full time, just the whole fitness thing full time, I'm grinding, I'm trying to figure this shit out, and I see guys just coming in, already popping off. He training this person, he training that person. I'm like, God damn, where the fuck did he come from?
Stop.
You know, and it's so easy to hate. It's so easy to, you know, question your journey.
You're already connected.
Yeah, it's so easy to question your journey and, you know, doubt yourself and second guess yourself. But I think we lose sight of why we started in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Mm. I think we lose sight of, you know, God giving us this journey for a reason. Mm. You know, and it's so hard to be faithful even in that whole process.
I can't agree with these. Stop asking questions. We're about to wrap this shit up. Okay. I can't agree with these because, like, I don't be like I be telling Liv a lot. Like, Liv will see anything on social media. I want that. I'm like, stop.
It'd be like shit I could buy online.
No, be like she'll be like, I want to move out to London. I want to do. It's like shit that we ain't finna do right now. You know what I'm saying? Because like we gotta stay focused.
It's constantly in your face. Like,
yeah,
like,
but like,
what you
okay,
gonna do? You on social media every day. Every hour on the day.
I've been told Amber when we met that I wanted to travel.
Compare yourself to this shit?
That about
it ain't
social
travel.
Media, it ain't social media.
But I'm saying, like,
and I always told you I wanted to live overseas.
But I'm saying, like, if it's always in your face, how do you not compare yourself to somebody else?
I be on social media more than anybody in this bitch.
Like,
you know,
damn.
I'm not saying you should always 24/7 just completely compare yourself, but it's gonna happen whether you like it or not. You know, envy is a natural trait.
When was Drake 28?
I don't know.
Whenever Drake was 28, that was the last time. That was the last time I ever judged anything. When Drake was 28, that was the last time I was like, because Drake was 28 and he had 28 million already, and I was like, damn, I ain't have like.
I think that's a lie, but
I will say the one thing that I feel like women fantasize about on the internet is engagements and weddings. When we see like lavish weddings and shit like that, we be like, damn, I want a wedding.
Yeah, another thing.
And that's just the dumbest shit ever, though.
I want a nice engagement.
The more lavish the wedding, the quicker the fucking marriage dissolves.
Kevin Samuel said this shit the best. So? Kevin Samuel said this shit the best. He said, today's women don't want marriage, they want a wedding.
That's all they do, and that's fucking facts. And he wasn't lying. Like, that shit's sick. Apart, like, you want to spend all this fucking money for some people to sit up and talk about how your shit ain't even gonna fucking last. You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
it goes back to what I was. It goes back to what I was saying about attention being sex to women all day. So
attention
all day. This shit is about you, right? Fuck the dude. It ain't even about him. He don't really care. He's just doing this shit to make you happy, right?
That's what it is.
So all this shit is about you all day. Everybody's telling you how beautiful you look. You got family members trying to take pictures. So all day the woman feels like a fucking A-list celebrity. She feels like Beyonce, right? So all day it's an all day fucking orgasm to her, basically, in the equivalence to sex to men, right? Mm-hmm. So what woman wouldn't want that shit? It's just, who wouldn't want that?
Me.
So do you feel like weddings are pointless?
I don't think weddings are pointless.
Would you prefer to get married at the courthouse and just like not have your loved ones? And
no, I'm not getting no papers, yo. I'm not getting no papers.
So you just want a ceremony, no papers?
Yeah, ceremony, no papers. I'm not getting the government involved.
But you do want a ceremony?
Yeah, I don't need the government involved in everything I do. Like, I don't need you in my bedroom, you know, knowing every fucking stroke I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave that to me and my wife, right? Everything else, I got to register my car with you. I got to pay taxes to you. I got to do all this shit that involves you. Just one time, I would like to just walk around in my bedroom with my dick out.
You going on
and
a
not
record
have the government in my business.
And
you know what I'm saying?
You're not legally married. You going on?
I don't care this shit is between me and you and God. I don't give a fuck what nobody else say. Oh, where's your wedding certificate? Where's your ring at? It don't matter. It's not your business.
So as long as you just had a power of attorney to your wife and shit like that, if something happened to you, all that go. Well, not your real wife.
You can have it. No,
that's
it's your
when
real
that
wife.
Shit counts.
It's your real wife.
That's when that shit matters, though. Legally,
you're making a covenant to God. Where in the Bible does it say that you have to have a marriage certificate?
That paperwork, bro.
What does it say in the Bible where you have to have a marriage certificate? I'm just saying.
It'll go to your next of kin, and it won't.
This
be the
is a social
woman.
Construct. You know,
how many celebrities we done saw passed away, and it's been fucking
okay, Mac.
That's why you have a will.
Into it. There wasn't always a marriage certificate, but there was always a bond. Every
That's
time.
what I'm saying.
There was always a wedding. There was always a bond. There was always a priest. There was always
a bond between you, God, and your woman. That's the only bond that matters, right? They said the blood. You know, they say that term "blood is thicker than water."
Long-ass podcast. Yeah. Go ahead.
But really, it's the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb, right? So the covenant that you make between you, that partner, you and your brothers, you and your,
it's stronger than your family.
It's stronger than everything
because that's what you chose.
You know what I'm saying? You're making a commitment, a spiritual commitment between God, you, and that person. Mm-hmm. So everything else don't matter. I don't give a fuck about a marriage certificate. I don't give a fuck about what her aunt says about the marriage not being real. It ain't about none of that shit. It's about me, her, and the man up above. That's
that shit sound good until your ass pass away.
Well,
and
that's
your
why you have a will.
50 years.
That's why you have a will. That's why you have things set up. So if shit goes bad, everything is taken care of.
Okay, there you go.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Make sure you have life insurance and all that shit set up. Make sure you have a dental plan too. And that's no shade. But anyway, man, let me finna wrap this shit up, man. Thank you for coming on, Mag. You got anything you want to plug before we
Yeah, man. It's always a pleasure being back, man. I love chopping up with y'all. Again, I'm trying to be the fan for every so Shy. I'm coming for your head, man.
We got to get y'all both on together.
Yeah, shout out to Shy, man. Keep doing your thing. But yeah, man. Make sure y'all tap in with me. Tap in with Gems the podcast on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. So we on all social platforms. Follow me on Instagram at Project Mac. That's PROJEXTMAC. I do give free online consultations, 10 minutes, for your fitness goals, so we can see where you are deficient in and we can correct it.
That's crazy. A 10-minute consultation.
That's it. That's all you get. But time is money, man. But just follow me for any more updates on fitness and all the other good stuff. Don't cancel me, please. I promise I'm coming from a good place. I'm not out here trying to start, wars or create enemies. I'm about coming together and not being divisive. It's just that sometimes what I say, it may trigger some folks, and that's okay. That's life, Everybody ain't gonna like you. So, but again, appreciate y'all for having me. This was fun. Shout out to my boy Zach back there, and man, we out this thing.
Oh, we ain't out yet. I want to leave, end it with some words from Corey Holcomb. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Some good shit.
And you guys are not going to be able to disagree with this. If you tell the truth, you're going to ruffle feathers. If you tell the truth, you'll lose your job. If you tell the truth, people think you're a bad guy. The truth is the problem that people have in society. I like to see the reaction to the truth. I know, and you guys are not going to be.
That's just how we going to end that motherfucker.
Yeah, real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I just want to free my mind.